When I look at some of the weddings I've gone to, okay,
Oh my God,
and I'm telling you,
one.
some have been magnificent. There was one where they had huge table dressing, like candelabras almost, like the big table dressing. It was absolutely stunning to look at when you're looking at the whole room. But when you actually come and sit down, we can't talk to each other. It's a round circle. That table dressing was probably about $150 to $200 each setting, but it's like we're looking around it. Keep that mindfulness. Who's really remembering every single decoration?
Yeah. Welcome to Twin Talks. I'm Nadia.
And I'm Nikki.
And today we're going to talk about wedding priorities.
What do you mean priorities?
What was the priority for your wedding?
It was easy.
What?
We had no money. We didn't.
So
like seriously, it was like almost, I hate to say, 30 years ago. It was almost 30.
Oh wow, you're really dating yourself.
But that wedding was not, it wasn't gonna cost what it is now, obviously. So my priority was the ceremony.
You got married in the 90s.
Shut up. I was very, very deliberate on who was invited. If I would do it again, there would be just more of my friends. My parents invited their friends and the obligations of that. I did have my core friends, but it was a very relatively small, like 60 people, that was it.
You want to commemorate, but you don't want to lose your shirt either.
Over the years, the stakes have changed. A long time ago, going rate would be like $75 to $100 a person, but now it's different because people are putting a lot of money out. Now it's close to $150 to $200
per person
as gifts, because look around and you're like, oh my God, I got to put out this kind of money. But it's become a little bit out of control. Too much of a grab, and I'm not there to pay for your wedding. If I'm close to you, then I'm prepared to put that money out for you. The same token, there are cultural things that people need to do. So for some cultures, it's like it has to be an open bar, but that's a good 10 grand.
Yeah. More than,
between 5 and 10. Okay, so then where can you cut the corners? Where are the priorities?
Well, I mean, I think priorities has to come from each couple. My wedding service was very important to me. I really focused on the wedding ceremony, the reception. I wanted everybody to have not just a good time, it was a great time.
Where would you say your priorities for you and for your partner, where were your priorities?
The music was very important.
Food.
The music and the food was very important. I'm a musical person and I like my food. It has to be up to snuff as a wedding. So that's what I did.
Where did you cut?
Decorations I had to cut. I didn't have a lot of money. Remember, my husband and I paid for it ourselves. I didn't need a $10,000 dress or a $2,000 dress. My dress was very simple. I cut on the decorations. I didn't spend as much money on the dress because I feel that you can look really nice.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be a ridiculous amount of money. I love weddings. I want everybody to understand that. I live for the weddings, but I find that people take it way too far under the guise of romance and the fairy tale. And you gotta sort of, understand that it is a day, but you're living the rest of your life married. So live it up, but can't expect the guests to pay for your wedding. My whole thing was I wanted to have a really good time, but we had to do it on what we could afford. The way I was looking at it is if I got my parents involved, then they would have the control as to what I wanted.
We're talking the lower and average Joes that really work toward things. Like, we need to just remember why you're doing it.
So if you like us, what do?
You subscribe on YouTube and like us there too, of course, but also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and of course YouTube.
All right.
See you next time on Twin Talks. But to me,
throw the body into the water. I don't like to talk about it.